Start the recording. Oh, thank you, Harry. Record. Here we go. Okay. Share my screen. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. We are Nature's Frequencies. We do this every Saturday, and we are live streaming on YouTube. So thank you, everyone who's joined. So we are all about energetic health and wellness. As I mentioned, we do this every Saturday, and we have today's topic is about EMF and quantum fields and how to stay balanced and staying grounded. But before we get into all that fun stuff, a little background on us is we won 14 major industry awards. We have 6 USA patents. We were featured on Fox Business News. I got to hang out with Stuart Varney on live TV. That was pretty neat. And we've been in USA Today and loads of publications around the globe. So, as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about EMF grounding, and we have a really EMF is getting worse and worse. It's more prevalent, it's getting stronger. There's 6G, 7G, and we have a little quick video to kind of talks about what EMF is doing and what you can do to help yourself.
There is a silent killer. You can't see it, smell it, or taste it. It is invisible and is present all day and even while you sleep. It wears down our immune system, accelerates the aging process, causing discomfort and a number of life-threatening diseases, especially cancer. As we embrace the rapid advancement of technology, we expose ourselves even more. Our bodies become weakened by the harmful frequency of 4G, other cell-damaging electromagnetic frequencies known as EMF of our appliances. Everywhere hospitals, outdoors, your home, you are exposed, vulnerable. You are being invaded.
There we go.
Cancer has been on the rise. Just in the U.S. alone, in 2022, over 1.9 million new cases were diagnosed, and over 609,000 deaths were cancer-related. 1 in every 3 people are expected to have cancer in their lifetime. Why? These EMF frequencies weaken our cells, penetrating and invading deep into the mitochondrial cellular level, the heart of our cells. After years of exposure and no protection, the body becomes unbalanced and weakened. Cells die, we get sick, and the quality of our lives diminished. Cellular use takes your immune system down. 5G makes it exponentially worse.
There's over 500 published studies that show that EMF damages physiology.
These are concerns.
We're surrounded in signals.
I think it's the root cause of a lot of cancers.
3G, 4G, now 5G is coming to a suburb near you.
It is a big health issue, and it's only going to get worse.
Let's not even talk about 5G. The 3G and 4G, even that alone, we're microwaving. Our body's getting microwaved.
When you have these devices that emit, so anything that is hooked up wirelessly, whether it be the LTE, the new 5G, which that takes it to a whole different level. That is exponentially more toxic than what we've been exposed to. And what that's doing to us is it's really taking our immune system down, to be honest with you. That's what it does. It hinders your immune functions drastically.
The time is now to shield yourself and your loved ones from this silent killer. Introducing the EMF Shield, the only U.S. patented technology to offset the harmful effects of EMF. For over 10 years, millions of EMF shields have been sold exclusively through doctors and practitioners. Now it's available for you. Welcome to the innovative wellness company and world leader in the EMF environment, Nature's Frequencies, a U.S.-based company that manufactures award-winning products under 6 U.S. patents, created exclusively to enrich the quality of our lives and those we deeply care about. Since 2013, Nature's Frequencies has won 14 major international awards, including the most coveted Gold Medal Edison Award, and been featured in USA Today, Fox News, and many media outlets for their amazing products. Never before in our history have we needed to guard our health. This device is based on science and a patented technology that is programmed to offset the negative effects of EMF. It's as simple as sticking the shield directly on your cell phone, tablets, computers, laptops, gaming systems, and any electrical, Bluetooth, or Wi-Fi devices. Protecting yourself and your family has never been easier. Join the millions of happy people around the world that are being proactive with their health while offsetting the negative, harmful effects of EMF. We invite you to experience the original #1 EMF shield in the world. Order your EMF shield today. Contact Nature's Frequencies now.
All righty. That's a great little video. Kind of shows a lot about the EMF and what it's doing to you and your body. So here is a slide. So if you open your computer and check for Wi-Fi signals, you're going to see that drop-down list of all these different signals. And if your phone is picking that up or your computer's picking that up, your body is also picking that up. So it's not the best. And this was from when I was in Boston, and I had like 25 different connections pinging me. So your body goes kind of into a fight or flight mode. And with the fight or flight mode, I mean, it kind of strings up your blood cells. So I'll show you this. So this is what the EMF is doing to the blood cells, and it is coagulating them. And you can see all the blood cells that are clumped together, and that's not good. You need your blood cells to flow freely through your capillaries. And you can see on the right side, that's what it looks like with our patches on you. So we'll show you this quick little video.
Hey, this is the normal blood.
Blood's not really moving, it's clumped up together.
Please explain what just happened.
Well, they separated.
And what does that mean?
Well, actually, there's an increase in blood flow. And if this were internal, then its pain would be going down.
Can you just look at me 1 second? Now you just looked at the blood just by adding the pain chip. And what did you just say?
I just said increased blood flow, more oxygen to the body, less pain.
And then you just said one more thing also.
Did I say
You did say
pretty unique?
pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. That's what I said.
Okay.
Right. And his line, increased blood flow, more oxygen to the body, less pain. That is very true. You can see, I'll go back to this slide real quick, the difference in how the blood flows. After that, we'll go back to the EMF, you're being pinged. So as Dr. Stanis said once on our calls before, that EMF kind of acts like a flashlight if you're sleeping, and it kind of, your brain picks it up as like a white light that's hitting you and pinging you. So if you're sleeping, you really need to do something to offset this so that your body can rest at ease. And that's why we have the EMF Shield and the EMF Shield and Earthing Card and tag. And we'll go over here real quick to independent laboratory testing. You can see that with this is thermography testing done, and there is a 94% increase of temperature without our shield on a phone versus being on a 3-minute call alone. So your body really should not heat up that quickly. And you can see the bottom, a 5-year-old kid, their skull's thinner. It's more able to get hit by EMF and have the body absorb it. And you can see on the far right side here, down here, this is an adult, but kids, they're on their iPads, tablets, and or cell phones, and they really should be having EMF shields or be wearing an earthing card, a tag. That's just something that everybody should be doing right now. And then now we're going to go over to Dr. Wai-Ching Lee. Dr. Wai-Ching is a phenomenal human. Her family has been healers for like decades. She comes from a family of all healers. She's world renowned, and she's got over 30 years of quantum healing and qigong, and she's super wise. And we're going to talk a little bit about quantum fields, and the quantum fields. Yep. You'll hear it from her, and she's going to describe what the quantum field is, and that is this video right here.
The first time I put them on, I just took a spontaneous breath. Like, just like when you see something beautiful, and it takes your breath away. Actually, it gives us more breath rather than away. So it takes I took a breath. The moment I put these on at the K27 point, kidney 27, which is a convergence of the strong kidney chi, right? Kidney Jing point. And of course, then I felt the energy go through my body the very same way that the energies came through me that day in the park. And so I recognize chi that way, just like being with all of you now. I can feel all your energies and love coming through, and I'm sending you the love as well. I hope you can feel that. And so I could feel it in my body. I say, okay, that's how I know certain things are good, right? Certain foods that you eat is like, and certain people like, I think I better just, stay with my own company. And we can send them love to heighten their frequencies. So back to this is that I felt it. I felt the effect in my energy body, and then later in my physical body, because it comes into the physical. Everything happens in the quantum field first.
Yes, as she mentioned, everything does happen in the quantum field first. And we got another quick little information from Dr. Wai-Ching.
Thanks. It was actually before 10 years ago. I got the vision actually in 1990 of what was happening in our bodies when I saw yin yang, the yin yang graphic, the schematic, and maybe I'll show it later when I show the slides. And what actually happens with our bodies when we can tune in, and all the meridians and the governing and central vessel lined up and then expand into the quantum field, which is known as the illimitable, the Wuji in traditional Chinese medicine, where the quantum field is actually a state, a space where there's nothing exists there, and then everything exists there. That's the quantum field where all the potential is there, infinite possibilities. So to bring it back to home was that I was practicing Qigong in the park, San Anselmo Park in Marin County. And it was a wonderful day. And I was just practicing Qigong and Tai Chi with my teacher, Sifu Feng Ha, when I looked up in the sky and there were these beautiful threads of light, and they were like diamonds, diamond necklaces, and they came closer and closer to me, and I could feel this vibration inside of me, and I was vibrating, starting to do that, and then suddenly all the letters of light sort of interspaced into my body, and I was undulating. My spine was undulating, and I was trembling, and I suddenly went into a very light place. And cut a long story short, but it was like so beautiful. I was just floating in space. And then when I wanted to come back, because I realized my Tai Chi class was still carrying on, I just took a deep breath and then grounded the energies into my feet and then into the center of the earth. And that's what we know as the earthing and rooting and grounding. It's real. So, and we are rooting at 7.83 hertz according to frequency, right? I learned about that later on. And now, of course, you're bringing forth nature's frequencies.
The
so
human residence.
Fabulous. Exactly. Yes. So that's the story. And then that's the more and more stories of awakenings and experiences, especially working with people long distance. It's all real through quantum entanglement. So it led me to experience and research this phenomena of qi, right, in myself, because I grew up with that, of course, and I practiced qigong since I was in my teens with my family. But, when that happened and the miracles happen in healings as well, and I can share some of the testimonials, is that it's too wonderful. It's really magical. Just like some of the products that you have created, I was really excited to discover them, especially like this nitric oxide, the nitro. Yeah. I was impressed that there's a company making this, especially for now, to help with oxygenation of the body. And of course, I teach this infinity breath, which is 8 counts in, a little tip for all of you, 8 counts in and 8 counts out. And then deepening in that. So if you can do that, that would just boost up a lot of the mitochondria in the cells in the body.
All right. We love hearing from Dr. Wai Ching, and she's now talking about the quantum field and how everything happens there first, and there's infinite possibilities. And now she's going to tell you real quick how to create your own quantum field.
Create a quantum field in a room is so simple. You just need 4, at least 4, or even more than that if it's a large room with a lot of devices, like with computers or the copying machine, anything that's electrical, then you might need more than 4. But this 4 in the corners will create what is known as a quantum field. And the quantum field is actually interwoven through all realities, right? Our bodies, every single substance in the universe. But this one in particular, with this configuration, because of the Fibonacci spiral and the 369 numbers and numericals of the universe, it actually starts to spiral out, right? Just like our bodies with the different energy centers, also known as chakras or the spinning wheels. So we spin out and we spin in as well. So we can contract our energy body, we can expand our energy bodies. And likewise, this one, not so much contract, but definitely is expansive. And it goes through several meters beyond this card. And so when it intersects, just like the meridians in our bodies, where they intersect, these are called trigger points or acupressure points, and they intersect, and those are very potent vortex energy point. So it actually creates a vortex of energies this way, this way, this way, and this way, 4 points, and meets in the center. And if you stand in the center, you can actually feel it. And one doesn't have to be in the center because it is also bounces back and reflects back. So there's a expanding and contracting field there. And what's wonderful about the quantum field is that when people walk into the field, they actually not just feel it, they feel more calm, harmonious, and because of the harmonics as well, but also that it creates a protective shield, right? So one feels more cocooned, and it's everything is protected, including people using handphones. and other devices, like computers that they walked into the room, they will also be protected. That's how powerful the quantum field is. And also with a food, you can do this test that if it's outside the field and you pour it into 2 cups, let's say, could be wine, could be whiskey, water, juice, and then bring one into the quantum field and then leave one outside. That means outside the room, and have a taste. It will taste different. So that's how you ascertain the difference in the resonance.
All right, all right. Very wise, Dr. Wai Ching. Yeah, so she basically said, yeah, to create your own quantum field, you need 4 EMF Shield earthing cards. Place them around the corners of your room. Stay in the room. People have a tendency to just be happier. I mean, they feel a little bit more grounded, and that's going to take us over here to. All right. Our EMF Shield. But first we're gonna go back to the little squishy head. Dr. Janine always mentioned that kids' heads are squishy, and what you mean, this is the image showing that, you know, kids are always on their cell phones or tablets, iPads, whatever it may be. Look at the difference in penetration between a 5-year-old and an adult. That's almost alarming. So, so you want to put EMF shields on all devices that send or emit electronic signals. And from here, we're going to go to back. So this is the earthing card, EMF shield earthing card. We are manufactured under 4 US patents for this. And this is one of our most popular products. I always wear 2 earthing cards, one in each pocket at all times. And that's always a good thing to do. We have earthing cards all around our house, and it's just something that you got. It's a good thing that people should be doing. And from here, let's go to. Ooh, real quick. This water tower right on the left side, that's at my dad's town in Guilford, New Hampshire. And this, I remember this tower when I was a kid, and there wasn't any sort of electronics around the water. Now these are all 5G towers connected to the water. So don't think that the water is not picking up all this EMF. It is definitely doing something. So, you know, that's alarming that this is like our town's water supply. And, you know, my dad's house is on a well. So this, you know, it doesn't affect us, but everyone else, I mean, everyone's got to have some earthing cards, EMF shields on everything. And that would, you know, it's alarming. So now we're going to go into, let's go to, there we go.